A new program using artificial intelligence is helping some businesses in Bend increase productivity. Today, Bolavatovo spoke with some realtors about ChatGPT.
The program can write virtually anything, down to how you want something to sound, how professional, how long it should be, and more. It's free and just requires you to create an account.
It'll just auto write things for you. So if it was a property description or even like a bio, or if you needed help with a social media post, you could just say, write a social media post about real estate.
A new technology called Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, or ChatGPT, is transforming the way people do business.
It cuts off, probably 80 to 90% of the time that it would take me to normally write like a listing description.
Write me a 30-second blog on cage fighting as if Joe Rogan said it. And it would write it how Joe Rogan talks. There's the prompt down here below, and you can basically type in whatever you want. So I put, write a news story on how to use ChatGPT.
Only months into using ChatGPT, John Crom, a broker for Harcourt, the Garner Group Real Estate, and Cody Tuma, a broker and realtor at 541 Home Sales in Bend, say it's transformative not just for their businesses, but across industries.
Write 5 catchy titles for how to get started selling your house, and it just, boop, there's 5 titles.
The AI-based program was launched last November by OpenAI. In addition to writing emails, poems, essays, and stories, it can also write and identify errors in coding. But with such vast capabilities, ChatGPT does bring moral integrity into question. Crom says it's all about intentionality.
For us, it's about being inspired and getting the information we need to create the content for our real estate YouTube channel.
Tuma talks on how it may affect the workforce.
Copywriters and potentially attorneys, people that have anything to do with generating copywriting and text and whatnot. I think that there's potential that it could replace them.
But as far as productivity is concerned, both Tuma and Crom say it's very helpful.
The future versions of ChatGPT, like version 4.0, is going to be crazy. It's going to be 10 times or 100 times what its current version is now.
Tuma says one shortcoming is sometimes a lack of accuracy in some subjects. To work around that problem, he said it's still good to have an expert in the field using the program. For the web poll, we're asking, would you consider using ChatGPT in your job? To weigh in, head over to our web poll on the KTVZ.com homepage.